I don't know how much time you spent with Tim White, but memories of the former referee.
Great guy. I met him in the mid 90s when I did my first run in WWE. And Tim, not just with me, but with everybody, was very, very professional, very polite. If you had a question, you could ask Tim. And Tim, if he didn't have the answer, he'd get you an answer or direct you in a direction to where you could get an answer. And I didn't really know that much about Tim, but he was from up north somewhere. And of course, I'm from down south. But he one of the best referees they had, and I liked him a lot. And I was very sad to hear about his death. I didn't know he was sick. What happened to him? I don't even know that. I knew he passed away.
I'm not even sure it was announced, but I'll find out. But I'll ask you this: is apart from a referee, was Tim White on the ring crew? Did he have any other duties that we may not know about back in WWF days?
I don't think he was on the ring crew, but he may have started on the ring crew and worked his way into a refereeing job, probably with the aid and the help of Pat Patterson. And he was a good referee, a great referee. And of course, he started, I think, with the driving Andre around. And I think he just drove him around when he was, that's in the old, and Tim was with them a long time. I think he drove Andre around, especially when he would make the loops. See, back in the day, Andre would go to different territories. And when he was in the New York territory, as we called it, New York, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Boston, Washington, D.C., that was what the guys in the business, they wouldn't call it like WWF. They'd call it the New York territory. And every time Andre came in, I think Tim White would be his designated driver. And Tim was great for him. Tim liked to drink. And, Andre, he could speak English, but not that good, but good enough. And he liked him. And after a while, he would actually request him to accompany him on the trips because Tim knew his perks. He knew his likes, his dislikes, what he liked to eat, what he liked to drink. And see, Tim would take care of all that for him. See, when they would stop, Andre couldn't go into a little store because, he'd be like a freak show. He could get in, but he couldn't get out. So Tim would do all that for him. So very saddened by Tim's death. And really, really, I liked him a lot. Good guy. Very good guy.
Can I just ask, was Tim Andre's driver while he was traveling around the territories, or was Tim, as far as you know, only his driver when Andre became exclusive to the WWF?
Only there, only up north, when he was exclusive. Mm-hmm. He didn't follow him around the country. But before he was exclusive to WWF, he was driving him then, I think. So, but when he would go to Florida or when he'd go to Texas or wherever he would go, or to Memphis, because, guys like that, they tried to book out like twice a year, say 2 weeks in Florida, one in the spring and one in the late summer. And then Memphis, I think he came in once or maybe twice. But most of the time, I think Andre, he spent a lot of time in Japan, and he spent a lot of time in, I think, and the other territories, they were just spread out. And he was either in the New York territory or Japan. And I think that was about it.
Mm-hmm.